Let's get seated on our mats. All right, let's sit up nice and tall. Get comfy. Make sure that spine is nice and straight. Your head is just above your shoulders. Gently place your hands on each knee. Close your eyes. Drop that chin to your chest and take that first deep breath in. Feeling your tummy rise. Hold. And now exhale, slowly bringing that chin all the way up to the ceiling. Another deep breath. And exhale all the way back down. Let's do that again. Take a breath. Exhale, slowly lifting that chin. Breathe again. And exhale all the way back down. Bring your head center with your eyes still closed. We're going to turn our head over to the right shoulder for a breath. Exhale slowly over to the left. Let's do that with our breaths, nice and slow, rocking that head from right shoulder to left. I'm going to continue this for a few rotations. And when your head is to the left shoulder, stop. Take your left hand, open it wide, and place it at the back of your head. Breathe again. Now exhale slowly, gently pulling down on that head. Take your right hand and spider your fingers on the mat, stretching out, reach, and breathe. Bring that head center and walk the fingertips to above the right ear. Another deep breath. Exhale, pulling that left ear to the left shoulder. And come center. Open that hand wide. Place it to the back of your head. Elbow is out. Take a deep breath in again. And exhale, leaning forward at the waist. Bring your right hand up and to join the left, back of your head. Another deep breath. And exhale, bending forward. Come center. Let's drop both hands back to our knees. We're going to start turning our head to the left again. Close your eyes. And now rock it over to the right. And then left. Continue this for a few breaths. And when you're on the right side, hold. Take the right hand, open wide behind your head. Stretch out the left fingertips on the mat. Take a breath. Exhale slowly and gently, pulling down on that head. Feel that nice stretch along your neck. Breathe. And come center. Walk those fingertips to above the left ear. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, pull the right ear toward the right shoulder. Come center, open that right hand wide, place it at the back of your head. Deep breath. Exhale, bending forward at the waist. Come center, bring your left hand to join the right. Deep breath. And exhale, coming center. Come up right, spine is nice and tall. Drop those hands to the side of the mat. And sit up tall. Bring your palms of your hands up. Take a deep breath up overhead. Reach, reach. Palms away and slowly exhale all the way back down. Let's do that again. Deep breath up. Exhale down. One more deep breath up. And exhale down. Bring those arms shoulder height. Stop sign hands. Push. Breathe. Drop your fingertips down. Exhale. Again, stop signs. Breathe. Exhale, drop the fingers. Bring those hands into a fist. We're going to make circles at the shoulder, big circles. Breathe. And now in the opposite direction, big circle. Stop sign hands one more time, deep breath. And now drop those arms all the way down to the mat. We're going to do a flow with our arms, our windmill. Bring that right hand forward, touch in front, left behind. Do this with your breaths. Your torso straight, arms are tapping, fingers tap in front and behind. Breathe. When your right hand is forward, left behind, stop. Hold the tips down. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift both those arms straight, long line here. Drop back to the mat and back to our flow. Tap. Breathe. Continue with your breaths. And when the left is in front, hold the hands down. Sit tall for breath. Exhale, lift. Drop back to the mat. Bring your hands to your side. We're going to do our arm flow. Starting with the right hand, we're going to bring that arm up and over, coming down on the left side a little bit, and now over to the right. Nice and slow here. Do it with your breaths. Each time come a little lower on the forearm and a little deeper on the stretch on the top. Breathe. You are on your right forearm, left arm is up and over your head. Hold. Take a nice deep breath here. Exhale, roll that shoulder back, look up at the ceiling. Bring that arm back over your head, and let's go back into that flow. Nice and slow with your breaths. Breathe. You more. Last set. When you're on your left forearm, right arm is above the head. Reach, stretch, take a breath. Exhale, roll that shoulder back, look up at the ceiling. Bring that arm back over your head and come to a seated position. Very good. All right. Now, those of you that have blocks, we're going to bring our blocks into the picture. We're going to slide them under our legs to begin with. Take another deep breath up overhead. And I want you to focus on hinging at the waist area and the hips to come forward here to a half fold. Arms stay alongside the ears. Take a breath here. Exhale, coming all the way down to the floor and back up. Let's do that again. Deep breath up, stretch, reach. Exhale, nice straight back, bend at the waist, and come to a half fold. Take another breath. And exhale all the way back down and come on up. Let's remove the blocks, stretch out our legs. Place the blocks behind us. Pedal those legs, get them going. Keep them about hip width apart and flex the feet. We're going to take a deep breath in and do our lift to begin with. So take a deep breath. Hands are behind you on the blocks. And now lift. Hips come up off the floor and exhale back down. Let's do that again. Deep breath in. Lift. And exhale down. One more deep breath. Lift. And exhale down. Keeping your hands on the blocks, we're going to point the toes to the floor. And now flex. Breathe in and point. Exhale, flex. One more deep breath. And exhale. Let's bring both toes over to the left and now the right. Make sure this movement is at the hip, not the knee area. Your calves are up off the floor as you rotate side to side. Breathe and come center. A little bit further than hip width, we're going to bring the toes together and then away. Do this with your breaths. Breathe, exhale. Couple more. Breathe, toes, exhale out. One more. Deep breath and exhale. Wonderful. Let's bring the blocks to the center and our feet into a nice V shape here. Toes stay flexed. And I would like you to stack your blocks on side two if you have them. Sitting nice and tall. Take that breath overhead. And now exhale, bringing your forehead to the blocks if you can. It's kind of a stretch. Breathe and walk yourself back. We're going to place a block in the inside of each leg. And we're going to be taking a breath down the leg, crossing over to the middle, and then back up. Sitting tall. Let's take a deep breath overhead. Exhale over to the left foot, now over to the right, and back up for a breath. Exhale down over to the right foot, across to the left, and breathe. Exhale down, across the middle, and up. Last one, breath down, across the middle, and up. Very good. Now let's place our blocks on those hands and reach forward. We're going to point those toes again and then flex as we breathe in. Point and flex. Point and flex. Come up with your chest for a deep breath in. Exhale, walking your hands down those blocks again. Anchoring on your toes if you can reach. We're going to hold this. Be mindful of that lower back. Relax. Take a deep breath. Exhale, see if you can come down just a little further. Release the toes, grab the blocks, and come back up. Okay, bring the left foot in. The right is going to come to the thigh area, placing the blocks on each side of that outstretched foot. Again, deep breath out. And exhale all the way down to the blocks. Take a breath here. Exhale, trying to reach down a little bit more with that lower back. Another deep breath in and relax. Bring that left hand to the inside block. We're going to tap it with the right fingertips. Breathe in. Follow that arm all the way up to the ceiling as you lift it. And exhale all the way back down. Deep breath in, up. Exhale down. One more deep breath. And exhale down. All right. We're going to bring the blocks to each side of the bent knee. Placing our hands on that knee and sit nice and tall again. Breathe. And now exhale, bringing yourself down to your forearms on top of the blocks. Clasp your hands together underneath your face and take a breath. Breathe. One more deep breath in. And now exhale, pushing yourself back up. We're going to tuck that front leg. Tuck that back. The right foot still stays inside at the thigh level. And we are going to do a one-arm flow. So the left arm is going to go up and over as we slide way out on the right. And now come back up to crazy arms. So left arm across the tummy, right is across the head. Let's do that again. Deep breath in, slide, stretch. Exhale, crazy arms. One more. Slide, reach, and exhale. All right. Now you may need to use some hands to help yourself up, but we're going to do the knee lift here. So leave your leg tucked. Front one is out. I'm going to take a deep breath in, engage your core, and come on up for an overhead breath. And exhale all the way back down. Let's do that again. Breathe in and up. Exhale down. Last one. Deep breath. Up. And exhale down. Very good. Bring those soles of the feet together. Pull them close. We're going to rock. So you're going to hold the ankles. Elbows are toward the knee. Back and forth. Your core is engaged. Take some breaths here. And come center. Push those feet out away from you. We're going to grab the ends of the toes and wrap our fingers around them. Still sitting with our chest up and open. Take a breath. Exhale and pull yourself down into that diamond. Take another deep breath. Tuck that head down. Exhale. And come center. Stretch out that right leg. Left is into the thigh. We're going to grab the blocks again. And they're going to come on each side of the calf. Toes are flexed. We're going to take a deep breath up overhead. Exhale down to the blocks. Focus on looking at those toes. Take another deep breath in and see if you can come forward a little more. Anchor on the toes if you'd like. Breathe and come center. Right hand to the inside block. Left hand tapping that palm. Deep breath up. Follow it with your gaze. Exhale all the way back down. Tap. Breathe in and up. Exhale down. One more deep breath. And exhale down. Turn your torso toward the blocks again and slowly come back up. We're going to put the blocks on each side of the bent knee. Sitting tall for a breath. Exhale, coming down on our forearms. And clasping our hands together under our face. Keep that right foot flexed. Take a few breaths. Use your hands to push yourself back up. And we're going to tuck this right leg. Tuck it back. Left foot stays inside at the thigh area. And we're going to do the one arm flow. So right arm is up and over. Slide way out on the left. So reach. Exhale, coming up to crazy arms. Deep breath in again. Slide out. Reach over your head. Exhale, coming up with the crossed arms. One more deep breath. Reach. And exhale. Coming center, we're going to do the leg lifts again. So let's get comfy. Take a deep breath in, engage your core, and come on up on your knees. Reaching overhead. Exhale back down to your seat. Deep breath in and up. And exhale down. Good job. Deep breath up. And exhale down. Let's bring the soles of our feet together again. This time flutters. So bring them in close. Go ahead and put your thumbs on the instep of your feet and let's bounce those legs a little. It's a fast movement. We're working that inner thigh, helping our balance. Take some breaths. Close your eyes. Drop your chin to your chest and breathe. And exhale, lifting the head up. And let's come center. Okay, we're going to find ourselves on the tabletop now. So let's get up on our hands and knees. We're going to begin with the blocks underneath our hands if you have them. Hands are open wide. All the weight is on the palm of our hands here. Knees are hip width apart, right underneath our hips there. We're going to do cow and cat. So let's drop our belly, lift our head for a deep belly breath in. Now exhale, arching the back, dropping the head, and all the air comes in. Let's do that again. This is 4, Exhale up. 3, out. Exhale up. Number 2, take that breath, drop that belly. Exhale up. Last one, deep breath, and exhale up. Let's widen our knees, bring those big toes together, push our hips back toward our heels. I'd like you to stack the blocks if you have them on side one, double. And we're going to come to our forearms, place our forehead on the blocks for 3 deep breaths. We're going to come up just part way out of child pose and move the blocks ahead of us. And come into an extended child pose with your forehead now on the mat. 3 breaths. On this 3rd breath, let's take those hands in a big circle on the floor and bring them to your heels. Cup your heels with your palm. Drop the top of your head to the mat and breathe. Relax those shoulders, let them drop. Make that big circle back to the top of the mat and come back up into tabletop. Grab the blocks, place one under your right hand and one under your left knee. And we're going to come into pointer. So let's lift the left arm out and the right leg straight out. Nice straight line here. Take a breath here. Take another breath. And we're going to move into awkward airplane. Limbs come to the side as you exhale. And bring it back to pointer. Drop the left hand down. We're going to drop the right toes to the mat. Push back for a calf stretch. And release. Breathe in again and push back. And release. One more deep breath. Push. And release. We're going to bring that right knee down to the floor and remove the block from the left knee. So both our hands on the blocks again. We're going to do fire hydrant on the right. Engage your core and let's lift that right knee straight out as we breathe in. Exhale it back down. Breathe in and up. And exhale down. One more deep breath up. And exhale down. We're going to do our fire hydrant flow. So bring that knee out as you breathe up. Let it hover toward the floor. And now around to the other side and your head turns that way. Come back to the tabletop position and do it again. So our knee is not touching the ground, it's hovering. And now it's floating around. And then back. One more. Deep breath up and out. Bring the knee down and around. And we're going to hold the around. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, looking over that left shoulder. Bring your head center. We are going to push those hips back so that our knees are crossed. Our hips are coming back toward our heel, and we have a really nice stretch on that outer hip on the left side. Take a breath here. And come center. Undo all of that. Widen those knees. Big toes are together again. And we are going to stretch our hands out on those blocks for an extended child pose. 3 deep breaths. And come up out of child pose. We're going to leave a block under the left hand and bring one down under the right knee. Engage your core and come on up into pointer. Lift the right arm, left legs, nice straight line here. Take a breath. Take another deep breath in. Let's go into awkward airplane. Limbs go to the side. And now straight out again. Breathe. As you exhale, bring that right hand back to the mat and drop the toes to the floor. Push back for a calf. And release. Breathe in, push back. And release. One more deep breath. And release. Come back into tabletop. Remove the brick from underneath the right knee and take it to your hands. We're going to do fire hydrant on the left this time. Engage your core. Take a deep breath in and lift that left knee out. And exhale back down. Breathe in and up. Exhale down. One more deep breath. And exhale down. Now our fire hydrant flow. Deep breath, knee is out. Hover it back. And now go around and turn your head to the right. Bring your knee back to tabletop area. Lift. Back down. And now around. Again, back. Breathe in for a lift. Down. And hold your around. So your right leg or left leg is on the other side of the right. And we are going to take a deep breath and we're going to push ourselves back toward so that our hips are coming toward our heel. Our knees then are stacked. There's a nice stretch on our outer hip on the left side. Breathe. All right, let's come back to tabletop. Okay, we're going to rock. So I'm going to do without the blocks for the rocks. Bring your hands and knees into tabletop. We're going to push ourselves back toward our heels and slide our hands forward, coming into upward facing dog. Push back, breathe. Exhale forward. Push back and breathe, breathe. And come forward, holding upward facing dog. Now we're going to engage our core here. Take a deep breath and come on up on the tops of your feet. You got this. We're going to hold this position for 3 breaths. Drop those knees back to the mat and come back into tabletop. If you have your blocks handy, bring them. We're going to place our hands on them. Come up into downward facing dog. So engage your core. Take a breath and push, straightening those legs. Do some pedaling up and down. Now hold the down dog. Walk your feet forward to your hands. Stack the blocks on top of each other and spider your fingers. We're going to come up into a flat back with our fingers hovering on the top of those blocks. And our back is nice and flat. Take a breath here. Bring your arms to the sides of your waist. Take another breath. Bend those knees a little bit. We're going to come up. Deep breath in. Let your head be the last thing up. Slowly come to a standing position. Take that breath overhead. Exhale, cactus. Take another deep breath up and bring your hands to your side. All right, halfway. We've made it halfway. Get a drink of water. And we'll move into some balancing. Okay. Let's do some balancing. We're going to take the toe out to the side and then behind us and then the side again. We're going to begin with that one after we do our grounding. So let's get our feet hip width apart. Lift those toes, spread them wide, place them on the floor. Push the thighs down and now your spine, stretch it straight up. Reach your neck to the ceiling. Hold your tummy in, take a deep breath up. Exhale, cactus. Another deep breath up. Now hands, palms are away, fingers are wide open. We're going to come a couple feet from the sides of our body. We're going to hold this. Close your eyes. Take a breath. Feel the muscles you're using. You're pushing your thighs down, spine straight up, hands wide open. Breathe. And let's relax out of that. Okay. We're going to start with the right leg. We're going to put all the weight on the left. So we're going to let the right toe hover in front and then come back and then point it to the side and then behind us. Find that spot on the floor to help you keep your balance. And we're going to do this. Breathe. Remember to breathe. Do this for a little bit. Do it at your own pace. Your arms can go wherever you're comfy. More set. And come out of that. Very good. All right, let's get into that grounded position again. Toes, thighs, straight spine, all the way to the right leg. Now we're going to point the left toes out and back in, up to the side, and then behind us. Find that floor spot. Make sure you're breathing. Do it nice and slow. One more set. And come out of that. Very good. All right, we're going to do eagle today. So let's get grounded again. I'd like you to bring your right foot around to the front and on the other side of your left. So they're together, but your legs are totally crossed. Okay. We're going to take the right arm and place it in the crook of the left. Bring those palms of the hands together and in front of your face. Engage your core, take a deep breath in and lift those arms. Arch that back a little. Breathe. And come down and out. Uncross. Very good. Okay, well, we got to do the other side. So let's get grounded. I'd like you to bring the left foot on the other side of the right. So the left leg is now in front, standing nice and tall. Let's bring the left arm into the crook of the right, bringing the right fingers to the palm of right fingers to the palm of the left. Those hands are in front of your face. Engage your core, take a deep breath in and lift the elbows up, arching your back. And down and out. Okay, that was eagle. All right, we're going to finish today with tree. Rounded. I'm going to put all the weight to the right leg and kickstand the left toes along our ankle area. Finding that spot to focus on, slide that foot to your calf, or if you'd like, you can bring it up into your thigh. And now lift up your arms for branches. I'm a wobbly tree today. There we go. Yep, no, wobble. It's not even breezy here. Come on out of tree. I guess I need to practice tree a little more. We're going to do it on the other side. So let's get grounded. All the weight goes into the left leg. Kickstand those right toes. Bring that right foot to the calf or try to go to the thigh. Side is a little better for me today. And hold that pose. Focus on the floor. Breathe. And come on. Okay. All right, that was good for balancing. Now, I'm going to go into a new flow. It's a warrior's flow. And we're going to, have to play with this a little bit, I think. I think everybody's at home. So if you have something near you that you can hold on to get through this the first time, I recommend it. Because we're going to go from a mountain pose into a warrior 3 pose. Okay? So if you have something near you that you can hang on to, that'll help us get the muscle memory. And our body and brain will feel what it's like to have that balance. So we're going to stand up nice and tall. And I'm sideways to you because we're going to be doing warriors. So, all right, let's stand nice and tall. Close your eyes. Let's take a deep breath up. Leave your arms up. And we're in a mountain pose where our back is arched a little bit. Take a breath here. Put all your weight onto the left foot and lift that right foot up. Breathe. Now we are coming forward into warrior three, kicking that right foot straight back. Take a breath. Bring that right leg forward, and we're in warrior one. Breathe. Let's move into warrior two. We're going to go into reverse warrior, but we're going to do it bound. So take that left hand to the back of your waist. Right arm is straight up in the air. Breathe. Take another breath. Leave the right arm up, but drop the left down the leg. We're reverse warrior two. Back to warrior two, looking out over those front fingertips. We're going to straighten the front leg, kick out, and come down into triangle. Right hand to the foot, left arm is straight up in the air. We're bringing the left arm forward. And we're going to bring our torso down to the leg for pyramid. Bring your body up and back into warrior one. Bring that back foot forward and come into mountain. Okay. That was it. Not too bad. I think it's something we can manage and get where we can do it a little bit quicker flow. Of course, we got to do the other leg. So let's do the other side. I'm going to face the other way. And we're going to put all the weight on the left leg this time and lift the right. Come up into mountain pose. Now down into warrior three. This is where you might need to hang on. Now bring that right foot forward. The left stays back. And we are in warrior one. Let's move into warrior two. Stretch out. Bound reverse warrior. Left arm to your waist, right arm is up. I think I'm doing the same side. Take a breath. Drop the back arm to the leg. Breathe in again, and let's go into warrior two. I forgot to do side angle. Let's drop the right arm to the left, to the right thigh, and left arm goes up. And then we're coming back up, straightening the front leg and coming down to the foot, your triangle. Turn your torso toward that front leg and bring your body down to that leg for pyramid. Push yourself back up and come into warrior one. Bring that foot forward and breath up the mountain. Okay, need to practice that. Your instructor needs to practice it a little more. I left out a couple. All right. If you have your strap handy, we're going to do a little bit more floor work. So let's put that strap in our hands, hip width apart, or shoulder width apart. Our toes are at an angle. Make sure your knees are staying above your toes. And we're going to drop that strap to the thigh area, putting tension on it. Let's take a breath up. Exhale, come down into a squat. Breathe in and up. And exhale down. Breathe in and up. And exhale down. Now with a nice straight spine, we're going to do some little pulses here. Put tension on that strap and bring it to the shoulder height. Breathe. And come up out of the pulses. We're going to pull our toes forward, and now we're going to take that strap over to the left side, stretching that right arm, and now over to the right. Breathe in left. Exhale right. One more. Breathe in left. And exhale right. Come center and drop those hands down. We're going to take the strap behind us. Still shoulder width apart, tension. Engage your core, take a deep breath in, and exhale, bending forward at the hinges, bringing those arms up behind you. Head drops, looking behind your legs. Breathe. Another deep breath in, bend those knees a little and come all the way back up. Let's bring that front arm into the left arm, the right arm. We're going to pull that arm across our torso, stretching out that shoulder. Now let's bring that right arm up and behind our back. Reach behind with the left hand and walk up the strap. Breathe. And now exhale, pulling down on that strap. Release that. Bring that left hand up and over, and we're going to put it on the outside of that elbow. Take a deep breath in, and now pull over to the left side. And come center. Bring the strap behind you again. Again, shoulder width apart. Hold your core in, toes are forward, deep breath. And exhale, bending forward at the hinges, coming back into humble. Lift those arms, look back behind your legs. Take a breath. Bend your knees and come up a little bit, all the way up. Drop the strap on the right hand and the left shoulder or left arm comes into the right arm. Let's pull and stretch out that shoulder. Breathe. And release. Left arm up alongside the head, elbow is up. Walk your right hand behind and grab the strap. Deep breath. Exhale and pull down. Breathe in again and pull. Let's lift that right arm across the head into that box shape. Grab the outside of the left elbow. We're going to take a deep breath in. As we exhale, we're going to pull our torso into a C shape. Breathe. And release. All right. Let's drop the strap by us and have a seat on the long ways on the mat. We're going to start with one block in between our knees. We're going to do both. So place that block in between your knees. Get in, knees are up. You're on your sits bones. Now we're going to lift into boat. Bring those legs out. Arms are straight out. Breathe. And come center. We're going to grab the blocks, one in each hand, and we're going to slowly lower ourselves all the way down on the mat. Bring those blocks up over your head. Stretch, reach. Point the right toe, stretch the right arm. Now let's do that same thing on the other side. Now both sides, breathe. We're going to bring the right block down. We're going to take our hands up and hold one block right over our head. Hands on each side of it. Cross your right foot, ankle over your left, and point the toe. Walk your shoulders to the left side, taking that block with you. And now reaching over to the left as far as you can. Should be in a banana shape here. We're going to close our eyes and take a couple breaths. All right, let's walk those shoulders back center. Uncross the ankles, cross the left over to the right, and now walk the shoulders to the right and stretch out that block to the right side. Feeling a nice stretch on the outer part of our torso. Take a breath. And come center. We're going to bring that block back to the knees and bring both knees in. Let's rock side to side. Give those knees a hug. Take a breath. And drop your feet to the mat. We're going to go into bridge. So we want to be on your chin to chest, and we're on the back of our head. Our hands are palm down next to us. Push that lower back into the floor like you're squishing that grate. We're going to engage our core and lift. Come all the way up, push. Belly button's the highest point. Exhale, coming all the way back down. Push that lower back, breathe, and come on up as you exhale. And lower all the way down. Take a deep breath in and lift. Exhale. 2 more. Deep breath in, lift. Exhale. Last one. Push that lower back, lift. And all the way down. Bring those legs back in again. Give them a hug. Rocking side to side. Drop those feet again. We still have the block between our knees. We're going to do windshield wipers. So hands come out into a T on the floor. And we're going to drop both knees over to the left side. Your hip comes up off the floor, but your shoulders stay down. Now over to the other side. Let's continue that with our breaths. Deep breathing, nice and slow. Back and forth, deep breath. Couple more. And come center. Okay. We're going to remove that block. And one on each side for the blocks. Bring both knees in again. One more time. Give them that good hug. Have a block this time. Walk back and forth. Slide out that right leg and keep the left leg in. Give it a hug. Pulling it really close. Take a breath in. We're going to slide the heel of the right foot toward our left hip. Halfway there, just relax. Let the weight of the knee give you a nice stretch on that leg. Breathe. Reach down and grab your ankle on that left leg and let the knee come out to the side. Another deep breath. Slide the heel of the right leg straight out again. Breathe. Slide that right knee up and place the left ankle on the right knee. With your left hand, push away that knee. I'd like you to drop that left foot over to a block if you have it. Otherwise, the floor. Let your right knee relax all the way to the floor. Turn your head to the left. Take a breath here. Breathe in again and lift those legs. You still have the ankle on the knee. We're going to reach in and grab the thigh on the right side with both hands. Lift that right foot all the way up to the ceiling. Push that heel. Take a breath here. As you exhale, pull that leg towards you. And release. Point those toes and flex. Breathe in and point. Flex again. One more point. Now let's rotate the ankle. Big circle of the ankle. Let's go in the opposite direction, big circle. Point those toes up again. Drop the toe down to the mat. Uncross everything and give both knees a good hug. Rock side to side. All right, drop the left leg down on the mat, straight out. Keep the right leg in. Give it a nice, good hug. Pull it close. Take a breath. Slide that left heel toward the right hip. Halfway there, relax. Take a breath again. Reach down and grab that right ankle and bring your heel towards your belly button. Knee goes out to the side. Breathe. Slide that left leg straight out again. Breathe. Slide the left knee up. Place the right ankle on that left knee. Your right hand, push the right knee away from you. Then find the block on the left side. Take a breath in, engage your core, and slowly drop that foot to the left side. So you're resting on that block. Turn your head, arms are in a T, turn your head to the right. And take a few breaths here. Okay, engage your core. Bring those legs back up. Reach in with both hands and grab that left thigh and push the left heel all the way up to the ceiling. Take a breath. Take another deep breath in. As you exhale, pull that leg towards you. And relax. Point the toes. Flex. Point. Flex again. One more point. And flex. Now let's do circles, big circles with the ankle. Now in the opposite direction, big circle. Point those toes and drop that foot down toward the mat. Uncross everything and bring those legs back in. Give them a hug. Reach down and grab both ankles. And bring the soles of your feet together for the upper butterfly. Hold this. Take a few deep breaths. Release the ankles and drop those feet to the mat. And we're in butterfly again. Breathe. Bring the knees up and together. Now heel toe those feet out until you can feel the edge of your mat. And now just relax. Take another breath. Heel toe the feet back. And let the knees drop open back into butterfly. Cross your right hand to your left shoulder. Left hand across your tummy. Let's take a deep breath. Exhale loudly. And those arms to a T on the floor and breathe. Left hand to right shoulder, right hand across the tummy. Deep breath. Exhale. Arms out into a T again and breathe. Stretch those feet out to the ends of your mat. We're going to get ready for Savasana. Let them just plop open when you get there. Bring your arms to your side, palms up, forefinger to thumb. Your chin to your chest. We're bringing our breathing back to normal. No more deep breaths. We're going to focus on relaxing muscles. Let's start at our toes today. And focus on that. Relax your feet and then your ankles and calves and so on. Any thoughts that come into your head, just let them float by. I'll see anything. Fingers in the toes. Roll over onto your side. Let's come to a seated position. Nice and slow. Oh, give yourself a good hug for taking the time for yourselves today. Wonderful way to start the week. Spin them in the opposite direction. I'm glad you joined me this morning. Peace. Namaste. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Joyce.
You're welcome, Judy. Thanks for joining, everyone. Appreciate
Sure.
it. Appreciate it. It's going to be me again on Thursday because Liz is going to be out east visiting her dog.
Okay.
I'm happy
Okay.
for that. Yeah. So I'll see
Yeah.
you on Thursday.